Hi all, welcome to Math Easy. Today we are going to talk about the types of triangles. Basically there are 6 types of triangles. 3 of them are based on the sides and 3 of them are based on the angles. Based on the sides you have 3 types of triangles. The first one is the Equilateral Triangle, second is the Isosceles Triangle and third one is the Scalene Triangle. Now let us see each of this in detail. Let us first see about the equilateral triangle. What is an equilateral triangle? Equilateral triangle is a triangle for which all the 3 sides are of the same length. Consider this side is A, this side is B, this side is C. For an equilateral triangle, A equal to B equal to C, which means all the 3 sides are of the same length. Now what about the angles of the equilateral triangle? Each angle of the equilateral triangle is equal to 60 degrees. Each angle is equal to 60 degrees, and when you add them up, the total angle of this equilateral triangle is going to be equal to 180 degrees. That is 60 plus 60 plus 60. Now let us discuss about the scalene triangle. Scalene triangle is a triangle for which the length of all the 3 sides are different. Scalene triangle is a triangle for which the length of all the 3 sides are different. And so what about the angles for a scalene triangle? Obviously the angles, all the 3 angles are different. That is, if you say this A, this is B, this is C, A is not equal to B is not equal to C. All the 3 lengths will be different and the angles will also be different for a scalene triangle. Now let us discuss about the isosceles triangle. What is an isosceles triangle? For an isosceles triangle, the length of 2 sides will be the same. For an isosceles triangle, the length of 2 sides will be the same. Suppose consider this side is A, this side is B, this side is C. Here A will be equal to B. That is, the length of 2 sides are same, but it is not equal to C. It is not equal to the other side C. That is a isosceles triangle. And what about the angles of an isosceles triangle? These are the angles of isosceles triangle. This is called the base of the isosceles triangle. So these angles are called base angles. And for an isosceles triangle, the base angles are the same. If you say some degree measure for this, then this side also is going to be the same for an isosceles triangle. So now we discussed about 3 types of triangle based on the length of the sides. That is equilateral triangle for which all the 3 sides are of the same length. For an isosceles triangle, length of 2 sides will be same. For a scalene triangle, all the 3 sides are going to have a different length. Now let us discuss about the triangles based on their angles. Now consider the right-angled triangle. What is a right-angled triangle? For a right-angled triangle, one side of it, one measure of the angle is going to be equal to 90 degree. One angle of a right-angled triangle is going to be equal to 90 degrees. That is what is referred to as a right-angled triangle. Now we will see what is an acute angled triangle. For an acute angled triangle, the measure of all the 3 angles is going to be less than 90 degree. For an acute angled triangle, the length of or the measure of all the 3 angles is going to be less than 90 degrees. Now we will see about the obtuse angled triangle. What is an obtuse angled triangle? For an obtuse angled triangle, the measure of one of the angles should be greater than 90 degrees. If you do this line straight, it's going to be a right angled triangle. In the case of obtuse angled triangle, you can see this is going slightly out of 90 degree, right? So which means it is greater than 90 degree. So this is called as an obtuse angled triangle. So based on the angles, there are three types of triangle. The first is a right angle triangle, for which the measure of one of the angles should be equal to 90 degree. Obtuse angle triangle, measure of one of the angle will be greater than 90 degree, and in an acute angle triangle, the measure of each of the three angles is going to be less than 90 degree. There are three measures, there are three angles for acute angle triangle, right? So all of them should be less than 90 degree. You have to note that point. So, hope you have understood about the types of triangles in this video. We will discuss more about the area and perimeter of the triangles in the next video. If you like this video, please subscribe to Math Easy channel and push the like button. Thanks for watching.